It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New York Jets and the Detroit Lions. Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st down from the 41. In off to Gibbs from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Goff on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Jets are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Yellow, 43.
From the gun on third down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually hit.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
They start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Off to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now. They need 7.
We go tonight. What's that?
Goff setting to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
It's fielded at the 14. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Opposite. Green. Set.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And the Lions take over on his Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 flat. Clock. Ready.
They start the drive at home. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Here's Hall once more. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. It's the snap on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. It doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Now gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Flushed out of the pocket. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got third down well inside field goal range. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
180.
They'll go for it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Check right. Check, check.
A give left side for Hall. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that only fitting place was the end zone.
They send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that one on the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
White flag! DC!
Here's Goff. This is lofted deep down the middle. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jets have it as he recorded the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and have a second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 32. Ready?
Sending him on the dime. There he goes on the right side. The 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now it's York to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Another one for Gibbs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on third and 2. That one complete to St. Brown. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that is good for Detroit first down.
First and
Move
10
the
at
chains!
the 49-yard
Got to move
line.
them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Off tosses that quickly out wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. They'll work against the blitz. That's completed right side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Hands off running left. Here's Gibbs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
12, 180.
Throwing is gone. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. And that's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
60 ready. 12, 10. Drill green. Needle blue. Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? Well, simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First down, New York.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Check.
Rattler now off the play action. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Black 40. Black shot. 10.
From the gun, Rattler. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Goff back to throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
180.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing a 4th down. Jack Fox on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Right, 60. Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Yellow. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Okay, right.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. One. Let's go now. Hut.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Shoves him off. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Black, 95. 6, mega. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the films to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
And
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Black shot.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Jets.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Ready. 10 black, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by Wilson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Got it.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Blue striker. Let's go. Yellow, 43. Blue, yellow. Strike blue. Ready?
Rattler setting to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. New York knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing is Rattler. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here's Rattler. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
32-yard line.
One of the tight ends motion your left. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going deep this time. That one connects. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Now it's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff gets it quickly to St. Brown. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
We go tonight. 2 for 60, 180. Turbo.
Shotgun snap here to go. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. They make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Like 20.
You got motion there. You got motion there right there.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Here we go. What's that?
Off to the air now. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. That may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 30.
Handoff now out of the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Black 95.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
38. Hut.
Running for the marker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
The Jets first down.
He's got it on the bootleg. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. On the move, past the 40. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
York now for the extra point. coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
180.
From the gun, Goff. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Hey, lift. 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 Tiger. Tiger. Here we go. 76. 76. Turbo.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
They put a receiver in motion left.
32. Hut, hut.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Set. Block. Block 40. Ready.
Rattler. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Watch out now. Black Ultra. Ready?
From the gun, Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Arian Smith. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go now. 10 black. Drill. 52. Set.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. And I just showed you I could do yours.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Set. Ready. Red. 30.
Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. The Jets up multiple scores here, and on their way to closing this one out. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 45, White. Trouble, 38, Green Jack. Jack Hunt.
Rattler now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
To get into the red zone, every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Jack Hunt. 50, Green. Red, yellow.
They've got a man in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, he'll still wind up being fourth down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. You need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Ready.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
Quick throw right side. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play with that second and 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
To go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
White 20.
Throwing is gone. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
8 yards.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
We go tonight. 180. What's up?
On first down, it's gone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jordan Lynch, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. Physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
White 20. What's up?
Goff trying again on second and 10. No, they get him yet again. And the Jets have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Down. Watch out now. Check.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Ready.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go. 10 flat. 560.
Ball back. Ball back.
43 rail. Steal. Flat.
Mitchell will go in motion right.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Ready up.
The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go now. 50. Green. 10.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Goff on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10. Gone. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Got it. Black 20. Turbo's up.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. This is going to be down, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Set, hut. Blue 32, claws red. Grilled green.
Hold the blood. We got it. Hold.
Ready.
Rattler back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Jets nearing their 9th win of the season. All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Throwing is Rattler. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
10 seconds. Come on. Set. Black. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Jets keep running away with this. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap here to go. Another one caught by St. Brown. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
76.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Field. Black. 33. Yellow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Rattler trying to get on 2nd. Cut out left. Moving on into the red zone. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, Rattler. Cut near the goal line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jets continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, they really love that Craig route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Goff. Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down from the 42. Again, Goff. It's made left side by Laporta. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
They're going to throw again. Goff. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get 1 more snap.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.